Hi guys, ta-da, there we go. This is our custom order from Dress Up Boat Kits. Remember when we were doing the boats, I came short on washers, etc. And I was like, man, I could use some more bolts to replace all this password JDM stuff. So, got some PP blaster. This helps, as you can clearly read. This helps penetrate that stuff. Hopefully it can penetrate it, spray it on there, bust those bolts loose. We'll be back at it, obviously with the toolkit. Always need a toolkit. And we got the custom order from Dress Up Boats with the, as we counted, the missing washers and nuts, etc. I think we need to finish up a cool kit for you guys that have the LX, DX, GX, and EX models or whatnot. Obviously, SI kit does good as far as getting you started, but if you can order a kit tailored to just the EX, you get all the bolts in one shot, and you won't have to wait 2 weeks. Like I had to wait a week to get the first kit. Actually, I had to wait 2 weeks because they were out of stock of the True Bond. And then after we realized that installing single parts we can use and making our own kit, as you saw, we came short. So this is the custom order to make up for what we were missing. So let's open this up right quick. Well, let me cut the sides right here with that. They always have awesome packaging. We got another Dress Up Boat sticker. So you guys know how I feel about stickers. And here's our custom order for the pieces. I said that I need the more washers. Bam, all in one go. Got the 119, got the 12 washers, and we got more of those nuts to replace all those password JDM nuts. Bad freaking ass. Oh, I'm so excited. This is what we need. This is what we required. The reason I got this is I'm going to try to replace that the nuts and the shield that holds the SCW plate on, since they built that shield obviously to cover the header, or in my case the turbo. So hopefully this boat is small. I don't know, I just ordered another one because I would hate to get one in there and then only have one. So we got plenty of washers, nuts to finish up what we need to finish up. We just need to spray this PV blaster on those bolts, let it soak for a little bit, and then try to see if we can bust them loose finally. Alright, here we go again. We're going to spray this one, this bolt, this bolt, this bolt, this bolt, this bolt. Definitely spray those. Let those soak in there. Take those out, swap those out with the new Dress Up bolts. I got two password JDM bolts like right here. I might go ahead and take, even though those are perfectly fine, I might go ahead and take those out, replace with the titanium bolts. I should definitely have enough bolts. I want to see if I can't get them to make a bolt for that one. Probably, I mean, for me it wouldn't matter because I can't reach the boat anyways because of the custom hood. But for you guys with regular unmodified cars, maybe. But okay, cool. So yeah, let's spray these down, get these out of here for sure, pop those out. And I'm probably going to go ahead and do those two too. Sell the used password JDM red boat kit. I have a new red boat kit by the way too. Sell it all together for like a crazy cheap price. And then obviously get the washers underneath. It's held up really well from what you guys saw me do. If you want to go ahead and do another engine bay cleanup, once we get these bolts in here, you see that we got that cleaned up. You guys probably haven't seen that video. I don't know if I'm going to mix it to you or it's going to be after, but yeah, we did do a trim coat. But yeah, let's go and spray these down. Let it soak for a little bit and get the swapping. Alright guys, see, that bolt's being stubborn right there, so I may actually have to go to a shop and get that extracted. But you see I got everything in place with the washers, not even that one. I want to talk about this bolt that's right here in this corner. The bolt that's in this corner actually is a longer bolt. I remember now when I swapped out with the password JDM bolt. So the standard bolts won't fit. You need a long bolt like this. I remember I had to go to Home Depot and get a custom bolt. So the best I can do is put the washer and then put that in. Now again, you may see if Dress Up Boats can make you a longer bolt like this to fit in that corner. It's only this corner that requires a longer bolt. So I'm just going to add the washer to it, throw it in there with the two washers underneath it. There we go, just so you guys know every bolt's the same size except for that corner right there. Now again, if you don't ever put a strut bar on your car, you'll never even see that because you'll have the things that close that off. I got it open because I had the strut bar on it and plan to put another one on it. So just I'll let you guys know that, but here's a progress update. Looks awesome. I may end up leaving these red, but at least getting this bolt extracted for sure. The way it all blends and matches in, but everything's fitting perfectly. Looks way better with washers now. So again, let me put this bolt in. Oh, it still looks pretty good. But again, only in that corner where you have to use a longer bolt, so you're gonna kind of at the mercy of that one, unless they make you a longer bolt. So there we go, guys. I'll go ahead and clean everything up right quick so you guys can get a final final shot of what everything looks like. I'm gonna have to go to a shop to get this one removed. This one's really seized in there without a PB blaster. I was lucky I was able to get these two out. Obviously, this for the bumper. These came out easily. Think about replacing this bolt right here. That just means that would mean I need to, I do it anyways, but I have to carry a Allen wrench with me, but it looked kind of weird because I don't have the other back to the other side because the mega radiator is so big, couldn't get the other one on, so I don't know if I want to do that. I have plenty of bolts and stuff left over. I definitely want to go to a shop, get this one removed. I can swap it out with the titanium. I might end up keeping these two, but if I'm at the shop, I might just say screw it, get them to remove those as well. So I'll figure it out, but either way, I'm pretty happy with the outcome. A lot of TI going on, looks pretty cool. I know it's dirty, guys, but give me a second, let me clean everything up, and I'll give you a final shot, my final take. Look, I want to test not without drilling a bigger hole. This isn't going to fit at all. So I could drill a bigger hole, get a nut, and make it work. I might do that since I already have them. But just so you guys know, 19s are required on the EX. If we got the shield, we will have to make the hole a little bit bigger to get these in there and get another nut to hold it from the back. So I'll say that for another day. Alright guys, at Home Depot, so we can go and get a bolt set, extractor set, get drill bits, and get a nut that will fit on the back of this so we could drill the holes bigger and get this into the SCW shield. I'm not going to film any of that stuff, it's kind of boring. I'll wait till I get out the required tools, that way we can finish up this bolt kit. Alright guys, here we are, my final verdict on the trim coat. Like I said, for the untrained eye, and you look at it, it restores to the black, but for the trained eye, you can, when you get close and kind of look at it, you can kind of see, like right there, streak marks where this is streaky. The product works, it did restore it to black at nighttime. I mean, I had friends look at it. It looks a lot better than it did look because it was gray, but the product is streaky. So keep that in mind. Now, so if you go out and buy brand new pieces and all that, it's really up to you if you want to spend the money, $200-300 plus swapping it out, etc. Or you can pay $29 like I did, get your trim coat kit, apply it, it looks good enough. So you be the judge. Again, I want to try it out. Did restore it. I just don't like the streakiness of it, like at all. And then some areas, even though I coated it multiple times, still didn't get coated. So it's up to you guys to decide. So I'm probably gonna join these two videos together. We're gonna finish with the bolt kit. I went and got the extractor set and bolts that we need to get this bolt on there. Okay, back in the box with drill bits, some hex bolts so we can put on the drill. Now, but obviously a bolt remover, because we can't get these three bolts out. That way I just drill them out, get them out. I'm go ahead in the process of taking out the shield so I can drill these holes bigger for the new screws. I've already gotten the proper nut size. I'll show you guys that when we get to that point. But I'm going to take this off, get this out of here, and then like I said, we'll go ahead and drill these out, and drill those out. So I'm going to take care of it now. Alright guys, I'm going to be honest with you, I cannot get this one. I've been drilling on it. This motherfucker is like a wedge in. I'm going to have to take it to the shop just to get that removed. Really don't need to remove these, but I'm inclined to say fuck it, remove these two. I'm going to go ahead and work on this heat shield right here. Go ahead and drill the holes bigger for this one. Get those bolts in, at least this portion will be done. And like I said, I'm about to go to the shop tomorrow or Monday. I drop off the car and get them to extract these last three bolts because they are being ignorant. All these tools are bought and the motherfuckers not even trying to budge. So let's go ahead and drill bigger holes for this, for the new dress up bolt. Alright, for those of you guys wondering what size this 19 is, that's the size M5.8. That's the nut you need on the bottom of these. So we're going to find a drill bit that's comparable to this side. Drill these holes a little bit bigger and make sure it fits. Drill those same holes in the SCW plate right here. Now we'll take care of get the two bolts on here. And like I said, those other bolts, I'm going to have to take it to the shop and get them like drilled out and re-tap the holes or something, because that's just crazy that they're that tight. So I'm going to go ahead and drill this. I want to find the right size. Alright guys, it's a 3/16, so as you see it fits now. Again, I gotta still drill that 3/16 hole on these two sides, and now I'll take care of that. Okay, now for the SCW plate, you're going to have to ream the hole a little bit bigger. I still use the 3/16 drill. I just want the circular motion just to open up the holes a little bit bigger. And now you can see it fits just fine. So, again, 3/16 just for that. The bolt will fit through, but it won't fit through this. So you have to go 3/16 and just a little bit bigger. You don't want to go to the next drill size because it'll be too big. Just ream the hole out, circular motion a little bit, and you'll be good to go. Now, so we have to throw this on like that, and we'll be good to go. So it's fitting just fine. I'm going to go ahead and clean this. This thing might be so tight, I might not even need to put the nut on the back side, but just so I don't lose these titanium bolts. Quite expensive. Take a while to get here. I'll put the nut on for extra security because I won't be taking this off again. As you guys can see it's going down. Nice and tight. It's actually snug. See it? It's actually snug. I don't know how well you guys can see that. Actually snug, look at that. It's actually snug. That's not coming out, but I'll add the bolts to the back just in case. There you go, so you nuts add to the back side. So it looks nice and flush. Bam. Now I'll go ahead and clean this shield, but there we go. So we end up using those 219 bolts for something. I had to order another one, obviously, but that was my idea, and it worked out just fine. I had to ream the hole out. So as far as we're going to go and clean this up, put it back together, and yeah, I'm going to have to take it to a shop to get that stupid bolt out. That motherfucker is not coming out. Holy shit. Ream that bitch out and everything. It's still not, so I'm going to have to get that thing extracted by a shop or cut out and retapped. These are fine. I want to replace these, but it's proven to be a pain. Obviously, we'll take it to the shop. I might just get them to do it anyways, pay that low 30 some odd bucks. Just so you guys know, yes, I was wearing safety glasses. You do need to wear safety glasses when you do stuff like this. So let's go ahead and get everything cleaned up, get the shield cleaned up, put it all back together, and I guess this video is going to continue when I get these bolts changed as we get the final look. Alright, we're just going to clean this right quick. You see it's dirty. We're just going to use the same stuff right here. This wireless, wipe it down, put it back in the car. And there you guys go. You see it changing colors. It's clean. I'm going to get this repower coated sometime later, but there you go. This stuff works. I'm not going to clean the underside. There's no point. It's going to get dirty. Same with this power cover. Nice and clean. So it actually works pretty gangster. Don't worry about the underside because again, it's going to get dirty anyway. So let's put this back on. Alright, here we go. It's back together. The new reel that bolts, and I got everything cleaned up. But yeah, I had to take it to a shop just to get definitely that bolt removed. I might go ahead and keep these two red ones, coincide with these red ones. Over the every other bolt's changed out though, so we'll see. So if I get hold of my board tonight, I'll take it tonight. If not, it'll be next week. I'll definitely get that one taken out, replace that one with the TI bolt. We'll be done with the bolt kit, but you guys can pretty much see the vision. It's looking pretty awesome now. The kind of bolts I always wanted was bunt TI bolts. It's hard to find, but like I said, that's boltkits.com. I'll put the link below. Again, once I get this one changed out, I'll show you guys the final shot. Alright guys, the next day, got it figured out. You see, what I ended up doing is I have a Dremel, and I use a chisel method, but I just use a flathead and my hammer. See, I cut slits in it. See, it's loose now. Thank fucking God. I cut slits in it, as you can see, and then started chiseling it with the hammer and the flathead. I couldn't get it, I didn't buy it, and now it's loose. I had to keep hitting it, and now damn thing will come out. We can finally replace this shit with a quality piece. I don't know if I want to do that to these right here. May cut them and do it. I may just say fuck it, leave that red to match with that red. That's fine. I just want to get all these aligned and lined up. But man, I was dreaming about this all night. This stupid ass bolt. How to get this dumb ass bolt out without having to spend more money. Bam, there we go. I don't think anybody's gonna want that password JDM bolt. Voila. And now it's free, and we're gonna throw in the last bolt and get a final look of the bolt kit. Now I do have a 7mm bolt. Let me take this stuff off right here. And again, obviously I covered this so sparks wouldn't catch anything on fire, just in case. Right here, this bolt that we were talking about, I want to see if one of those bolts will replace that bolt, neochrome. Might as well, since I got 2 extra bolts. Alright, so I need a bolt in that one. I got 2 more for that one. If you're wondering why I got so many bolts, is for those of you guys that have a stock engine bay, a stockless engine bay. You can replace all these bolts, as you can see, with the 3s, including these as well. Those 2, the nuts right here. And possibly even this nut that would hold this corner down. This valve cover corner down. But you see, I don't need it because I got a custom one. But let's just put a cool bolt in. Possibly could shave this off. Just want to see what will fit there. Alright, let's throw this bolt in. Okay, you see I got that bolt replaced. Finally, there we go. It looks so much better. We're going to see what other bolts we can replace with what bolts I have left over here. Obviously we could do this one, but I'm looking at it. Yeah, we could do this one. We could do radiator brackets for sure. Obviously these 3 bolts right here. I was thinking about this bolt, but yeah, this bolt goes to the actual cover, valve cover goes all the way down here, so now can't replace that bolt for sure. I'm just looking over, trying to find stock locations for you stock guys, because obviously you see I am highly modified. I thought about this bolt back here, but this one has a hook to it, so you can't do that. And if I'm gonna replace a bolt, I want to make sure that the bolt can be seen. That might be it. Gotta figure out something else. I think that's good. So you would have 2 bolts right here. Obviously, you see I got a performance radiator. That's what I think it's caulk. So you would have 2 bolts here. You have your bolt here, bolt here, bolt here, bolt here. 3 bolts right there if you want. Bolt right there if you want. Bolts right here, bolts right here. 2 bolts up there, the 2 bolts up there. A bolt right here that holds this together. If you get a heat shield cover to cover your stock header, again I'm boosted, but you can still get a stock header. You can get the shield. You can drill the holes out and use the little 19 bolts. And then you have the stock airbox and all that stuff right here. That's all you really want to replace, actually. Oh yeah, these bolts right here, forgot about that. These bolts right here. But other than that, let me tighten that a little bit more. But other than that, I think that's good. I always put the shield back on. I think that's good. I can't think of any other bolts. I could replace these 2 bolts, obviously, but that's underneath the shield. You'll never see that. For those of you that run without a shield, you could. That's a little spots I can think of right now that you can replace to make an EX kit. But this is an EX kit that I'm making for them, so they're making this, recreate this kit out of these bolts. We do have a cooling plate that goes right here. The average car will have a cooling plate that covers this up, that would cover all these bolts up. But this is the reason why to take off the cooling plate, so you can get more air to the motor. But I do have a performance cooling plate. I'll go get it and throw it on and give you guys a final look. You can see kind of what it looks like without it. But yeah, let's put the shield back on. And I think we're going to be wrapping this one up and we're going to be starting on that one. Alright, there you go. This is damaged. Like I said, so if you guys ever have stuck bolts, dremel the sides down, as you can see, like that. And I just basically use the hammer and the flathead to basically, you can use a chisel it out. Here's the final look of it. Final take of the kit all together, all the bolts. I do have bolts left over. I don't have any idea where to put them just yet, so just hold on to them. So I did the best what I could do, so I'll give them some specs to make a EX kit, but man, it looks so much better with the the Bunt TI bolts, man. I'm so glad to get rid of this Pastor JDM crap. Again, the other 2, I could replace these 2 bolts, but I'm going to leave them in there. Again, those just for the hood latch. I really don't want to run into a situation like this with those 2 bolts. So maybe sometime down the line later, I'll get a shop to take them out, because those things are stuck like this, and I'm like, nah, I don't want to jack them up and make them look ugly. I do have these bolts left of 1 washer, 4 3s, and then a size 4 which goes on the battery post, and these size 7s. I don't have anywhere to put these size 7s right now. I can't think of anywhere. If you guys could think of any place to put these, let me know in the comments down below. But yeah, I think the lighting's pretty good. I'll show you guys from an angle. Let me go ahead and get my cooling plate I'll throw the cooling plate on so you guys can see what it looked like with the cooling plate would cover this, but I think it looks much better uncovered. You can see everything for sure. That looks awesome. I love these bolts. So let's throw this one in the trash. I guess I'm gonna give the passenger JDM ones that did survive. Somebody wants them, just hit me up. You can have them. Minus this one. This one's going in the trash. Look at I got with that cleaning, just so you guys can see it. Now we're gonna start modifying this with the bolt kit, etc. I didn't show you the two pieces, which you're gonna see in the next video, because we're gonna drop this off at the shop. After doing the bolt kit on that one, I'm gonna let the shop take care, because I got a place to start the body bolts, etc. I'm gonna let them do all that. The carbon fiber shield. Go ahead and show you guys. We got the new rad hoses, new tops. Replace that, and we'll get that going on Tuesday. Drop it off. Come pick it up. I ain't gonna mess with it. Alright, let's get that heat shield for this one, so you guys can see the heat shield, see the final icons. So I'll show you guys how it's holding up after being driven for a week. That engine bay detail is so sick. It makes it look so fucking clean. And a big ass grasshopper, geez. Alright, you guys had this piece, right? As you know, passenger JDM's out of business. That's the main reason I replaced all those, but still I had some passenger JDM parts like the block-out plate. Still make the best block-out plate. Like I said, I keep those two bolts, and of course the cover shield. So yeah, this would go over here. Let me go ahead and install the cooling plate. Now my hood can't close with this cooling plate, obviously, because I have an aftermarket hood. If you had a stock hood or whatnot, it would close. So I'm just gonna put the plate on so you guys can see the total look and what bolts you would see. But again, like I said, the engine bay looks a lot better with this removed if you jazz it up a little bit, for sure. But let me throw the plate on real quick. Be something similar to that. I don't have it on there all the way, because in my case you would have to lift that up right here, do a little bit of cutting, and of course put it behind the grill right here. Once again, I'm just makeshifting it so you guys can see what it looked like if all you had was those bolts. So again, like I said, some people like the cooling plate on it. Obviously the stock plate is a lot smaller than this. I could get my boy to make me a cooling plate, but I never cared about it too much. Just, I guess for certain shows to match with the ECU cover, could do like that, but then you don't get to see all the niceness underneath here. So again, to show you guys, some of you guys would want to see with the cooling plate on, that's how it would look with the cooling plate on, with all the bolts and stuff like that. But again, if you guys have any questions, put them down below. Please click and subscribe. Anything you guys want to see, let me know. Any future videos, we do have some more stuff coming up. Again, I'm going to drop that off on Tuesday, so they can go ahead and do all those parts I've been stacking up inside the engine bay. And this one, next thing up is either we're going to go ahead and do a complete color change on it, or we may go ahead and do the built tranny. We'll see. Right now I'm more interested in doing the complete color change, so we can go ahead and get those rims on. I did order a new part for this, a huge new part for this. Again, it's going to probably be like 2 weeks out. Whenever it shows up, I'll show you guys. But again, this is going to go into the shop on Tuesday. And once we drop this off on Tuesday, they'll go ahead and finish up all those engine bay pieces. Because again, I don't want to deal with that, especially the throttle body, because it's torqued down. I don't know the torque specs on the throttle body, so I'm going to let the shop handle that, take care of that. So don't forget to click like and subscribe. Anything you guys want to see, just comment down below. See you guys next video. Peace. Now really, all these extra parts I'm taking off, I really need to make a large eBay for sale thread with all these aftermarket parts. See you guys. Peace. I'll put together a little size chart for you guys, all the passenger and stuff we took out. Anybody wants this, the ones that are still good, hit me up. You got some that discolored, I mean, that's that crappy powder coating. You want them, let me know later. But yeah, definitely go just at bulkkits.com. Soon they should have a actual EX kit because of this. Later, guys.